Alright. More Sunrider. Well, where did we last left off? I guess we defended the far port. Well, I mean, the plan was that the packed ships, the enemy, were coming down on us, and instead of like, I guess turtling up, at least in the story anyway, turtling up and defending the far port planet, or is it planet? Or was it? I think it's a planet. Instead of defending that place, we charge forward towards the capital ship, right? Against the, there's Cullen, I think. Let's continue. And I think, well, the mission we last did, well, the last mission that was pretty difficult that we last did, I don't think we charged, I don't think we attacked Cullen yet. I think that's just the first phase of the plan, and then it'll continue from there, I think. And, well, let's just find out. It's, this one, right? Yeah.
My leader, the enemy fleet has ambushed Cullen's command group. The fool, we long suspected his incompetence. Shall we assist? Yes, Fontana. Prepare to fire the Legion's main cannon. But sir, at this distance, there's a risk that we would hit our own ships as well.
Well, actually, yeah, maybe we did ambush? I guess, I don't know. The reason I wasn't sure of the plan, because, or rather I wasn't sure what happened in that mission, is because we didn't actually see like Cullen in the ship. We didn't actually like attack Cullen directly, you know? But I guess that was the plan. I guess, yeah, when I think about it, yeah, we did get like flanked from the sides, and there's like reinforcements on the right. So actually, yeah, it went according to plan, except, well, the way I beat the mission wasn't really like charging towards the middle of the capital ship or anything like that. At least that's what Kato's plan was in the story. But all we really did is just like stay in one spot and just went on from there, I guess. Which is, I don't know. Because, well, I don't know, because like if I did a couple of strategies where I like either use the warp function or charge a little forward, but like it just didn't feel safe to just to go down the middle against the enemy because of the battleships, right? Well, whatever. Okay, so Arcadius wants to shoot the Legion's main cannon now. But sir, at this distance there's a risk that we will hit our own ships as well.
That is irrelevant. Destroy them all.
How villainous. Destroy your own allies.
Understood, my Venusaur.
Warning. The cruiser fleets have reached weapons range. We're taking heavy fire.
What's the status of the enemy command fleet?
We've taken down most of the command ships, but Cullen's flagship still remains.
Oh, okay, so we didn't actually... Yeah, okay, I was wondering, yeah. We didn't actually, destroy Cullen yet.
Wait! Energy spike detected. It's the Legion.
Order the fleet to take evasive maneuvers. I guess the Legion also has their own laser, because we have the Vanguard cannon. The Legion has also a big, giant laser cannon. And we actually, yeah, what was it? When we escaped from the wedding, the Legion also used that big laser weapon. And also, wait, didn't they use it in the beginning of the game too? Can't remember now. It's been a while.
The Hyakili squad has been annihilated. Taylor's squad is down to 3 cruisers. 2 of Pack's own vessels were caught on the blast and vaporized as well.
Arcadius, you insane son of a bitch.
Merge Squad Taylor with Squad Arturia. Move our ships closer to the packed vessels. Arturia? King Arthur? No.
Sir. Don't let the Legion take any more of our ships without taking twice as many of its own down with it.
Heh, this battle's still far from over, Captain. Prepare to fire the quantum torpedo. Target the Sunrider.
As if I'll let you.
What do you expect to do with those tiny lasers, girl?
Ah! What are those lasers? The Blackjack has undone its safety limiters. Saga. Don't mess with me.
What?
Huh? What was she shooting? Giant lasers? I didn't know you could do that.
Impossible.
This is for Euruvia.
No,
Dead. I guess he's dead. Confirm hit. The enemy fleet's flagship has been sunk. Yes! But how did Asaga do that? That would have been useful earlier in other missions. The enemy attack is still continuing. Our fleet is down to 33%. We won't be able to survive much more of this. Order the fleet to scatter. Our objectives are complete. Aye, Captain. I'll down you all. Didn't think I'd ever end up like this. Fighting some stupid war alongside the likes of you. Wait, look! Captain, it's the Alliance fleet. I commend you for holding out this long, Captain. Now behold the power of the Emerald Fleet. All ships, open fire. Show these Reds what happens when you cross the Alliance. My Venusaur, Cullen has been dispatched. Our ships are in disarray. The First Fleet has arrived with 200 fresh ships. Our spies indicate that more Alliance reinforcements are en route. Shall I commit the Legion to the battle? No. The battle no longer favors us. Order our forces to fall back. Understood, my leader. This loss is irrelevant. Soon, the galaxy will witness the true power of what we accomplish at Dialed, and tremble. Dialed? Haha! We did it, Captain! I had like a eye thing that made me super powerful, and therefore I could shoot big lasers. I don't know how that works, but anyway. Captain, I'm back. Mission successful. Seriously. This was only the first battle of the war. It's too soon to celebrate yet. Kind of hard to take that seriously when you're grinning ear to ear, eh, Ava? What? I'm not. It was my pleasure to fight alongside you, Miss Asuralde. We make quite a team. Well, I guess you're not that bad of a shot. Just call me Ikari from now on, alright? I don't like the ranks or titles in front of my name. Of course. Well, looks like you two are getting along for a change. Captain. I apologize for my actions, sir. I expect to be escorted by Commander Crescentia to the brig now that the crisis has passed. About that. Here's the data you were trying to access. We're gonna be a team from now on, so we're gonna have to learn to trust each other. The next time you need information, why don't you just ask? Sir? If we're gonna get anything done, it's gonna be done together. Understood, sir. I will inform you personally if my superiors wish information in the future. Well, this doesn't mean we'll be friends or anything, but I guess we can work together. Just for now. Tsundere. It looks like a certain someone's blushing.
Shut up! Urasai!
This is only so we can be packed. My, isn't this ship turning into a little love nest? Yuri? Shut up! Captain?
Hard to believe this was just an empty hangar when we first left Sarah.
You said you gathered galaxies from across the galaxy.
Yeah, I did.
Well done, Captain. Well done. But I still await the completion of your paperwork.
Beach? Beach time?
Begin first commander's log.
It's been months since we've been marooned on this godforsaken place. Is it the beach episode?
Day by day, the crew's discipline begins to decay. I feel the chain of command dissolving with each day. I can see it in the eyes of the crew. The chances of a rescue are remote. Some of the rowdiest of our crew have even suggested starting a settlement here, so far away from the remnant of civilization. I fear it's only a matter of time until we lose all control over the crew, or we have a mutiny on our hands. Until then, I, First Officer Ava Crescentia, will do my best to maintain order. Even if...
Hey Ava, what you doing over here? It's totally the beach episode, of course.
It's still Commander Crescentia, Saga.
Yeah, but the captain said no ranks while we're on vacation.
No. Oh my, it looks like they've gotten bigger again.
Bigger again.
My bikini strap's gonna burst at this rate. Put those away. Oh my, are you scared of my rockets? Ha! Maybe if you just attach some armor to your rider, you shouldn't have to live in constant fear of rockets.
I like Kriska.
Oh, what did you say? Oh, I'm sorry, but I wouldn't want to make myself so huge that I'm mistakenly mated by a space whale. What? I haven't begun to talk about that monstrosity of a rider you have. What? You? Ha ha ha! What's the matter? Lost your cool, soldier boy? Permission to engage, Commander. Mercenary scum! Ah! Haha! Too slow, as usual. I have 50 evasion. Or 55? Actually, I can't remember. How much evasion did I upgrade? I upgraded Ikari's evasion once, right? Anyway. Oh my, Chigata. You still got so much to catch up to until you can compete with me. Ew. The captain's not interested in those things. The captain's not interested in those things. The captain's not interested in those things. Just repeating that. Ava's gonna blow a gasket. Hey Ava! So is it true you made out with the captain while you were in junior high? Armor! Speed! Armor! Speed! Fatality.
Oh, I guess she's dead.
Captain, I must protest the decision to grant the crew extended shore leave during these pressing times.
Ava. After that battle at Far Port, I think everyone deserves a rest. It was a really hard mission. It took like 3 hours to beat it. I think, around. Besides, the main Pact fleet's been dealt a decisive blow. The debris of the Pact's capital ships in orbit around Far Port, the remainder of the war will be fought in the neutral rim, the non-aligned space. We put Pact under the defensive, and saved a few billion lives in the process. I think that calls for a bit of celebrating, don't you?
Those results were only possible through constant vigilance, Captain. We cannot afford to let our guard down merely because we have won the first battle of the war. Pact's fleets are still vast and mighty. Cullen was a mere fool. Arcadius isn't. Pact will be back.
Ava,
Out of all the people on board the ship, you need to break the most. When was the last time you did something fun? Fun? Yes, fun. But the paperwork can wait. Buy yourself a swimsuit, get some drinks, make some mistakes. That's in order. This is the filler fan service episode, so you have to do this. Absolutely unbelievable. It must be strange to be on a mixed-sex ship. Huh? What do you mean? In the Alliance, all ships are single-sexed, so I came from a ship where my subordinates and superior officers were all female. I never knew the Alliance did things that way. Such measures were adopted to enforce discipline. And does it? Heh. Anyways, I can't believe all this stuff's all in one station. Delidia is one of the biggest resort space stations in Alliance space. With over 100 acres of beach and forest, it's the ideal place for a vacation. Which is another one of the Alliance's cutting-edge technologies. Haha! She's very much an Alliance fangirl. The commander's been gone for a long time. You suppose she finally cracked? Maybe she's hiding inside a cove somewhere, pretending to give orders to a bunch of hermit crabs. Ahem. We're back with some more food. Who's that babe of you, Captain? Deeper down the rankings, you gotta goes. Attention, all hands. It's come to my attention that the captain wishes us to see us rested up for the battles to come. Well, it is my desire to run a tight ship. Sometimes exceptions must be made for the good of the crew. So let's crack open this bottle already and get this over with. Ah! Well, that took care of the food. Now I wonder who I should talk with. Do I... Oh! Do I get to talk with everyone, or is it only like a... Is it like only one choice? I don't know. Let's talk with Ava first. Captain, I see you've made use of our booze. How's it taste? She's just getting drunk. The crew's been calling these Vanguard shots. Can melt through the armor of a cruiser, they say. Cruiser, eh? Well, let me be the judge of that. Ava pours Shields a shot. He swigged it down. As powerful as advertised? Normally I say it tastes like the Sunrider's coolant, but being on the beach makes everything better. We shouldn't be here. We should be out there fighting the war. Having a well-rested crew will be much more useful to the war effort than us patrolling Alliance space for a few extra days. We've grown since those days. Became a leader. Well, I learned from the best. No. I'm afraid I was never cut out to be captain. I haven't changed as much as you have. You remember those days? All the members of the student council left me, one by one. On day one, we had over 1,000 dozen members, but week by week, people disappeared. People were enthusiastic and had ideas when they first joined. I never had much capacity to inspire others, I'm afraid. I still stayed. Yes. Yes, you did. Ava poured another shot and killed it. She's a tough woman. Who's that girl you used to have a crush on back in those days? Ah. She was the only thing you talked about our second year. I have no idea whom you could be referring to. Alice, was she? Or Hana? The one with the golden hair? Oh, Hana. Right. Hana. How'd that end up after I left? I don't want to talk about it. The girl who broke the mighty Captain Shield's heart. The man who dropped the big old pack of Venusaur like it was easy, now flustered over an adolescent romance. I'm almost ashamed to look at you. Shields, down a shot. You always did have a weak spot for cute little things. And I'm not just referring to the puppies you have set as your desktop background. Well, go chat with the rest of the girls. I'm going to the bathroom. Alright, okay, we get to talk with everyone. Let's just go down the list. Hello, Saga. Oh, how's it going, Captain? It's nice to be out here for a change. I never knew stuff like this even existed. Man, I definitely should have left the Ryuvia earlier if I knew all the stuff the rest of the galaxy had. Always being cooped up in the Star Palace was so boring. Nothing but dry lessons and old geezers. How'd you learn to pilot like that anyways? I snuck in some time with a simulator at Chigaro's lab, but I guess I was good at that sort of thing from the start. I read a long time ago that all Ryuvian girls had to learn how to pilot. The greatest pilot in the Empire was called the Shar. It's kind of a mix between the word princess and destiny. In other words, it was the fate of all Ryuvian girls to become fierce warriors who defended the Empire. I remember reading something about that too. In fact, the practice was so long-lived that most rider pilots in the former Ryuvian territories are still female. In fact, we have a resident expert who could tell us much more about this. It is as Asaga speaks. In my time, princes sought to wed only the most deadly and graceful Shar. It was the dream of every girl to master the art and wed the most well-bred prince. Naturally, the Shar's genes were consummated into the royal line. Her abilities were further augmented through genetic engineering. I imagine the Ryuvian bloodline still carries some of the genes of the Shar, even a millennia after my time. Further, I believe some of the engineered genes may have passed through the ages to the current Ryuvian Royals as well. Then it's no coincidence that Asaga's our best pilot. This stuff was just boring text in the books that the Masters was forced me to read. I never thought any of it mattered. Our riders was obsolete. We had no space fleets. Anyways, that's boring stuff. We're on the beach. Let's have fun. Oh, by the way, do you have a girlfriend, Captain? Neko, or was it like :3 is like a cat mouth? Me? No, I don't. I'm a harem protagonist in like a visual novel game, so obviously I'm single. Are you sure? Positive, I'm afraid. I see. I wonder why not. War has hardened his heart. You know, a girlfriend will really help you relax. You need someone to love in war, Captain. Men seek affection in times of peril. Why does it feel like I'm being ganged up on? I can't say I have much time to consider things like that between keeping all of you safe. I have a responsibility to all of you. Protecting all of you is much more important than thinking of myself. Just the kind of answer I was expecting. You never disappoint, Captain. Okay. Actually, like, I guess these girls are playing the beach. What about the other people? There's other people in the crew, right? You know, other guys, girls that make up the crew members of the Sunrider. I wonder what they're doing. Are they at the beach too? Or somewhere else? Having a vacation? I don't know. We can talk to Chigara. We can talk to Ava again? Is that repeat dialogue, or is she saying something new? I don't know. Well, let's talk to Chigara first. Our engineering expert. Captain. Setting up the grill? Yes. Working with my hands always was my thing. I haven't used a real grill in ages. I can't wait to try it out. I hope it doesn't disappoint. Are you working on anything else interesting, Chigara? Yes, I am. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to set up my bakery on board the Sunrider yet. To make up for the lack of necessary supplies, I've been working on inventing a fully operational food replicator. It's still in the experimental stages, but just the other day, I did manage to replicate a gelatinous cube which had the unmistakable taste of a pondu chocolat. I think it's pondu chocolat.
That's how you say it? I don't know. It's French, right?
That's good.
It's a huge breakthrough in replication technology. No one's been able to replicate edible food in centuries. If the technology could be mastered, I could open an entire chain of bakeries throughout the galaxy. I could even provide my pastries straight to any home kitchen.
That's always been your dream, huh?
Yes, Captain.
Very passionate about her baking.
You're an awful far away from being a bakery girl right now, though.
Yes.
Even if I could do so many other things, I've always wanted to open a bakery. I guess I prefer a quiet and peaceful life over galactic heroics, Captain. I've always imagined that I set up a shop in a quaint little neighborhood. All the kids will run to it during lunchtime for the pastries. In the afternoon, the neighborhood ladies would come to buy pastries for their families, and I'd be at the counter all day, smiling and waiting for the next customer. We'll live up above the store on the second floor, and eventually we'll even have little children running around to carry on the business.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
Please ignore that last bit, Captain.
Really?
Captain, please forget what I just said.
But it was such a nice story.
No, I was just lost too deep in my fantasy. Not that it was a fantasy, I mean...
Shields patted Chigata on the head. The head pats. Beep, beep.
Don't worry, Chigata.
I know.
Yeah, I'll just go back to work now.
You should help Eva of the food now. Oh, I don't get to talk to the other people? I want to talk with everyone else. Well. Shields arranged the meat on the grill while Eva skewered vegetables on wooden rods. You know, doing this makes me feel almost at home. I can imagine doing this at the beach on Sarah. I remember when Murray was still young and the whole family would go to the beach together. We should have gone to the beach one last time before I left. I didn't know why I didn't think of it.
Captain, please do not get overly sentimental. I do not wish to have blamed the onions if you are seen by the crew crying.
So what made you change your mind?
Captain,
it's a rare sight to see you more than an arm's length from a stack of documents, much less dressed up like that. What's that was with her, I guess? It's a unique swimsuit. Nah, I've never seen a swimsuit like this, actually. That has like a little ring in the middle. Is it fashionable? I don't know.
I fulfill your orders to the letter.
That the only reason?
Perhaps a little break every now and then isn't so bad. I don't remember ever going to the beach with family. I'm afraid such frivolities are lost in my family.
Not even once?
I do not recall.
Well, we went together one summer when you were 16.
Oh, please. Like I had the time for that when I was 16.
Even back then, you brought paperwork with you and tried to do it on the beach. Not that you were successful.
You're making this up.
Actually, it was a student council team building trip. I only remember because I was the only one who organized it. There was this one chick in the team who wouldn't just shut up. She'd be texting with one hand without even looking at the screen and yapping about something totally different at the same time. I never forget how she did that.
It reminds me of a certain someone.
Well, there was another girl who seriously must have worn the same hair ribbon every day. I swear, could she at least change the color? Every day that same damn red ribbon. I wonder how she even washed it. I remember I had to sit behind her for a month and I couldn't see anything except for that red ribbon.
Casimir. One of your crushes.
He must have liked staring at that red ribbon all day instead of learning galactic history. Another crush? Were you a harem protagonist in school too, Kato? Is that just your destiny? You remember her? How she always starts spitting her hair in her fingers whenever she was nervous?
No, only you will remember a detail like that, Captain.
Really takes me back, though. Ava dropped the vegetables and went over to Shield's side. What's wrong?
The onions are strong. I should never put my hands to my face.
What? How strong could they be? Shields went over and picked up an onion. Oh, damn. Shields groaned and backed away. I'm suddenly getting flashbacks to when they shot us with neural gas during training. Permission to be excused. Granted, and get me a pack of ice for my eyes while you're at it. Okay. Saga let the sea breeze waft through her hair. Oh, actually, before I continue, I kind of want to see all the dialogue choices from before. I don't know. Actually, never mind. Let me go through the dialogue for a bit. Maybe we loop back and get to see the other choices. If we don't, I'm maybe gonna reload just to see all the extra stuff. I mean, this is all filler anyway, right? So I assume it's just all silly antics. But I do want to see it all. Anyway, here's Asaga. Asaga let the sea breeze waft through her hair. They can even simulate the wind. Oh yeah, I guess yeah, we're like sort of like a simulator, sort of, you know, area of a space station, if I remember correctly. She caught a glimpse of Shield and turned her head. As if caught in a trance, Asaga gazed at him. Her lips parted as she felt her face weaken. I was gonna say her waist weaken? I mean, I guess that works too. Anyway. Captain. Chigata! Yeah. Yeah, Claude? Guess what? What? This is your perfect opportunity to tell a captain how you feel about him. Claude, that's supposed to be a secret. Who knows? Maybe this hot weather is getting to him, and he'll want to blow off some steam with you. Why are you the way you are, Claude? No way. No way, I'm not going to. Oh, really? Then I guess it's alright if I take him all for myself. No. You better make your move quickly then. Seriously, you two are acting like two junior high girls. It's not a big deal. Just tell him how you feel, Chigata. And then, what if he doesn't like me? It's not like it's the end of the world. Then you just move on. But I'm not sure if I could. You're so hopeless. Hey, hero girl, help me talk some sense into your friend here. Me? Yes, you. Tell her that keeping her feelings to herself won't accomplish an iota of good. You already been through hell and back, Chigata. Come on, compared to what we've already been through, what's there to be scared about? And who knows, tomorrow one stray quantum torpedo could end it all, and the captain would never have known that there was a girl named Chigata who liked him. I can't let that happen. Yeah. I hate this shit. Come on, hero, give me some backup. Yeah. Yeah, Chigata, you can do this! Remember how you're always preparing me whenever I get busted up in a battle? You save my hide more than I can count. Basically what I'm saying is that you're my friend, the best one I ever had. You can do this, Chigata. I believe in you. Remember, I can always snatch the captain away. You know, I've already touched this thing. God damn it. And I must say, it was quite impressive. What was it? What is this? Oopufu? Oopoof? Can't breathe. Go on, you idiot! You broke Chigata. Oh, we need to put her back together. Saga splashed some water on Chigata's head. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Now you're gonna give a captain the... Cloud was cut off through swift application of Ikara's kick. Alright, we just have to lure the commander away from him. Boob rockets, you're with me. We're gonna plan our diversionary tactics together. After it's done, we'll all go celebrate the nearest Stardust. Ikari marched away with Claude in tow. Yeah. Are you jealous, Isaga? To be honest, why don't you two just get together?
screw the captain. Or the... Is it... Oh, we're the captain, right? Kato's the captain? Anyway. Shields picked up the piece of meat from the grill and placed it on Chigara's plate. Here you go, a hearty piece from our chef. Our chef or chief? I guess. Is that? Yeah, that's chief, not chef. Goodbye. Okay. What's gotten her? Ikara gave Shields a loud slap on the back, a bottle of beer in her other hand. No, Kevin. You ain't so bad after all. You know, when I first joined this ship, I had my doubts, but you guys threw that food bar at the far port alright. I never figured you'd be the type to order a frontal assault with only 200 ships against 5 pack fleets. I would have loved to see the look of old Pigman's face when we finally roasted him. My apologies, Captain. It appears that our mercenary is quite intoxicated. Shut up! Ikari took another swig of the bottle. Don't be so stiff, soldier boy. We're all privateers here. Alright, that's enough, ladies. Shields filled Ikari's plate with meat. There you go. Captain, we seem to be missing someone. I figured as much. Here, take the grill. Sure. I thought I'd find you here. The stars give me peace. I much prefer the sound of the waves to the clamor of loud gatherings. Me too. Shields gave a plate of food to Sola. You must be hungry. Sola grabbed the fork and took a bite of the cooked onion. Suddenly, a shooting star sailed through the night sky. Even if it's nothing more than a holographic illusion, the skies here remind me of my home at Far Port. Yeah. Shields took a seat on the rocks next to Sola. Home, huh? Tell me about home. I was not always a princess. For most of my life, I was merely a lowly peasant, hardly worth more than the livestock we raised. Home was a small wooden cottage. The winters were too cold, and the summers were too hot. We survived on what we grew in the garden and the game I caught in the forest. An odd beginning for the Princess of Ryuvia. My mother was a commoner whom my father had taken to his fancy while he was prince. She was taken by the dreams of living in the palace, of being taken care of. However, none of those dreams came to pass. We were abandoned, forgotten. That must have been difficult for your mother. She wasted away, waiting for him to return. It was foolish. For her, it must have meant the world. Or he must have meant the world, yeah. Do you recall how I told you of the death of the Emperor and his heir? You said the Emperor and his heir were assassinated, and that began a war for secession between your father, the second prince, and Crow Harbor, his stepbrother. Indeed, but I have suspicions the one who assassinated the Emperor and the first prince was my own father. The Ryuvian court of my era was a snake pit. Betrayals, assassinations, machinations. They were a part of the palace culture. Instead of becoming emperor, though, your father's assassination plot triggered a war of succession with his stepbrother. Yes. The civil war raged for many years, until the empire was on the verge of collapse. It became clear drastic measures had to be taken. The Charlac had to be awakened. But the true princess of Ryuvia was a stranger to the hardship. She was too selfish to sacrifice her life for the empire. Yes, so she used her connections to find me. The king's men seized me 3 years after my mother's passing. I knew nothing of royal succession or of our palace intrigue, yet I found myself in the midst of my father's dangerous game. I was taken from my home, impressed into service. Okay, yeah, so I was wondering, yeah. She said her home was Farport. I was a little bit confused. I thought her home was Ryuvia or something, or maybe, I don't know, whatever. I guess, yeah, she originally was just a peasant. And then taken to Ryuvia to be like a puppet princess, I guess?
So your father essentially abandoned you and then kidnapped you when he needed you to save his own hide. At first, I was angry, but I realized the task before me was too great to be abandoned. The future of the Empire was in my hands. I chose to wield the Charlac to defend my homeland. You must have been terrified. You did a brave thing. It is strange. For the first time in my life, I was happy. Even though I knew what awaited me at the end of my mission, the people called me the Princess of Ryuvia. I remember, after each victory, marching through the Arch of Destiny on Ryuvia Prime, being hailed as the Sharv by the people. The knowledge I, a simple country girl, would die a hero of the Ryuvian people, it filled me with such unspeakable pride. Shields put his hand on her shoulder. Okay, what would Kato feel? Because either it takes great courage to die for your people, you should sacrifice yourself, it's a good thing to do, or you should never sacrifice your life, you should live the life that you want, and not kill yourself for the sake of other people, or something. Kato would be like, I don't know, from what I've seen of his dialogue, he definitely wants to protect his crew members, right? It's the whole reason why we saved the saga. So, I promise you'll never have to sacrifice your life again. Not while I'm captain. Little smile, I guess? She never smiles. Nobody has spoken those words to me before. I had expected to die for such a long time that I had forgotten what it meant to live. Sola covered her face. Unexpectedly, they heard Asaga's voice. The rest of the team tailed behind her. Oh, there they are. Come over here, Captain, we have more food. Shields gave Sola his hand. Well, shall we go? Sola took Shields' hand and pulled herself up. Captain. Yeah? I do not know why I was brought to this timeline or what purpose I will find here. Yet I know now it was not a travesty but a fortune. It is still premature to tell if the sorrows of the past are truly behind me, but you have my appreciation. Not as a princess, but as a common girl. My pleasure. No, I sense another formidable rival has appeared. What did I miss? Seriously, I have no idea what you all see in him. Synthetic. Absolutely unbelievable. Okay, let me save. I said before, right? Yeah, I want to go back to the initial choices where I get to talk with a bunch of people. I want to do that. Okay. So normally I talk to Ava, Saga, and Chigara. So let's talk with Ikari and Kriska. I want to learn more about Kriska because she's like the newest member and all. You. I don't care if it's a mook or a carrier. It still only counts as one. What's going on here? Oh, nothing. The soldier boy and I were just comparing our kill counts from the last battle. Turns out she only took a measly 6 kills. Haha. Well, actually, you didn't kill anyone, Ikari. But I guess gameplay and story doesn't really... it isn't the same. Except 3 of those ships were carriers containing over 100 riders. So if you count all the riders which were destroyed inside the ships, I got over 300. So now you've taken up wrecking poor defenseless riders sleeping inside their motherships, huh? If you had been hiding behind my shield half the battle, you would have ended up as red as the Venusaur's privy. Yeah, well, you had shields? I don't think the paladins had shields, or at least... Well, I mean, I guess, yeah, the paladin has a physical shield, not like a energy shield anyway. I don't know. It has no, gameplay effect, though. What? I was not hiding behind... I'll never accept you. And you'll always be a danger to yourself and the crew. Just don't get pushed out the airlock after selling us out to the Admiral again. The Admiral is an honorable man and a hero of the Alliance. He would never do anything unless it was for the good of the humanity. Heh, honorable. Right. Hold your tongue. I will not allow you to impugn the dignity of the Alliance. A gun for hire like you will never understand the meaning of honor. I understand the power of the greenback, and that's the only thing that matters. Ladies, you both did very well during the battle. There's no need to fight. Grr. I can't tell whether they like or hate each other. Now kiss. Is that also an anime trope? You know, two characters that hate each other's guts but end up just being best friends? Let's talk to Sola. Captain. Sola sat next to a highly impressive sandcastle. Wow, I never knew you had such talent, Sola. You give too much credit. My hands are merely steadier than most. What are you making? The Imperial Palace at Farport. Okay, now I'm a little confused. Is Farport, like, is it different from Ryuvia? Or is Ryuvia, like, the capital of Farport? Is that it? Or is it the other way around? I don't know. Space geography. It's a little confusing to me. Imperial Palace, huh? I remember seeing some hollows of the ruins on tourist brochures. During my time, Farport was a bustling trade world. It was where I was born. You weren't born on Ryuvia Prime? Yeah, that was the question I asked before. No. So it is, like, different, I guess. So there's, like, Ryuvia, there's Ryuvia Prime, and there's Farport? Is that it? Is that how it works? I rarely spent time at the palace, but I still remember it vividly. I don't remember the ruins having this keep, though. Perhaps nostalgia has embellished some of the details. I remember being swept away with wonder upon seeing the palace for the first time. It was a feeling which I will remember for the rest of my life. You're not actually the Princess of Ryuvia, are you? Huh? Well, when we first met, the Talbar glowed for a saga. Not you. It is as you say. Then, who are you really? Haha. Whoa. You ask such silly questions, Captain. I am Sola. Oh, we did just learn your backstory, like, I guess, in the future, but I guess we went back here and read your dialogue in this moment. Anyway. The galaxy of mine was a different place. A sad place. Here, try this. It's a sesame ball. It's a popular food on Sarah. Sesame ball? It's crunchy on the outside and chewy on the inside. Also, it has red bean paste in the center. The merchants often carried exotic foods at the bazaar, and yet, I've never heard of this sesame ball. Perhaps I could give it a try. Good, huh? Sola took another bite out of the sesame ball. You should join us at the mess hall more often. Don't eat the corner by yourself anymore. You're part of the teams now, Sola. It doesn't matter who you are and what timeline you're from. You are kind. I must go back to my castle. Have fun. Now, who should I talk to? I guess, well, the pink-haired waifu herself. Oh, Captain. Yes, Claude? You arrived at just the right time. I've got some sunscreen right here. Oh boy, here we go again. Too bad I don't have a handsome, tall man to just lather it all over my body. Yes, so unfortunate for you. I'll just squirt a bit right here. Claude opened the tube of sunscreen and pointed it at her cleavage. Shield stood unimpressed. This scenario is not even original anymore. Claude squeezed the tube. Nothing came out save for a tiny splash of sunscreen. She tried squeezing the tube again, but to no avail. Just one moment. Shield stood there as the tube made farting noises with each squeeze. I could have sworn it was a full bottle when we got here. Shields turned his head and saw the other girls. Okay, looks like they got to it already. Well, someone's gonna have an epic sunburn after all this is over. You're gonna get tan. No way. Not this time, Claude. But Captain, aren't you turned on by Claude's bodacious self? Or was it bodacious or bodacious? But anyway, because when I hear the word bodacious, I just think of like, I don't know, the 70s or the 80s. You know, bodacious, radical, groovy. Anyway, easy on the eyes, I'd say, but I'm just here to relax. Take things easy for a change. I could help with that. Shields took a seat on a nearby fold-up chair. So, you never told me what you want out of this. Asaga and Sola are in this for Yuvia. Hikaru's in it for revenge. Jigaru's here for Asaga, and Priska's here on orders. So, what are you here for? For you, Captain? Flattery will only get you so far, Claude. Claude leaned in onto Shields. Well, is it so hard to believe a young, fawning little girl is swept away by her shining hero and wants to play with him a bit more? Claude playfully stroked Shields' chin with a finger. You can wear your uniform as tight as you want, Captain, but that only makes me want you more. Shields shook his head. You might want to stop doing that. Doing what? Suddenly, a dark shadow loomed over Claude. Well, I see our prisoner sure has been enjoying herself. Perhaps we ought to tighten the chains around her neck a bit, just to remind everyone that we have some boundaries aboard this ship. Shields stood and backed away from the impending slaughter. Well, there's only one way this is going to end. Sorry, Claude, but don't say I didn't warn you. But Commander, we're not on board the ship right now. Like I give a damn about that! Goodbye, it was nice knowing you. I guess she's dead. Rip. Well, and then she helped with Ava with the food now. I was wondering... Actually... Okay. We did all dialogue choices, but I was wondering... Because I could pick Ava twice, I don't know... if that does anything? Like skip, ooh, like that. And then... I don't know, just do this again. I'm just trying something out. Can I... Okay, I pick Ava again. What does that do? Okay, oh, so it's just the same dialogue, okay. Right? Yeah. I guess it's just... I don't know, is it like a little... It's a minor bug where you end up picking the same dialogue choice even though you're not supposed to, or maybe it's just the way the dialogue system is handled. It just ends up being repeating dialogue. Well, anyway, let's go back to here. Alright, this is after we had our little alone time with Sola. And now we relax in the log cabin for the night. Crash into the log cabin. I'm so full. I expect all crew to be on their best behavior for this overnight stay. While we may all be sleeping under one roof, I remind all of you that we are proud soldiers of the Yahoo! Who's up for some strip poker? Let's pull an all-nighter. When I get to sleep in the captain's room. Looks like I have to lock my door tonight. Like I ever want to win then. We need to bet something else. How about the loser has to run around the cabin 6 times, naked? How shameful! Haha, scared to show off what's dangling between your legs, soldier boy? Whoa, that's rude, Ikari. Come on. You... Unbelievable. Captain, say something. Shields shrugged. Have fun? He turned around and just went to his room. Ava nearly fainted. Come on, Commander, we need to get you into this game too. Ikari and Claude grabbed Ava by the arms and sat her down. Here's something to soothe the nerves. Ikari poured Ava a glass of wine. This is highly inappropriate. Section 39A, line 98 strictly forbids games of chance on board all. Ikari raised the glass and lowered the wine into Ava's mouth. The vessels of the... Nom nom. This wine is actually quite impressive. A little something I've been saving in the Phoenix's hidden compartment. The merchant I got it from claimed it to be last wine from the cellars of the 4th Ryuvian dynasty. And honestly, it's good enough to almost believe it. Ava poured herself another glass. Well, I believe it is best for me to remain here to supervise you all then. Make sure we're all in compliance with certain regulations. Exactly my thoughts, Commander. Ha 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 ha. They all got drunk. And Ava angrily poured herself another glass. Then I was in 7th grade. He got into this goo-goo-eyed girl. What was her face? Flora? And when just a month before, he was still fawning over Hana. Absolutely unbelievable. Such impropriety, and so it became my mission, this Ava Crescentia, to finally beat some sense in this man. Well, I never knew. But not even that was enough. Oh no. After that, there was another one of those lambs that he fancies. What was her name? The library girl. Commander, perhaps you've had a bit much to drink. I'm fine. I don't feel anything. Looks like Operation Fine Wine is working. Here's your chance, Chigara. Oh, this is the plan. Distracting the commander so Chigara can, I guess, confess her feelings to Kato. I'm not sure if I can. Claude poured some wine down Chigara's lips. Now or never! Chigara will try her best. Chigara found shields on the wooden deck outside his room. There you are, Captain. The girl is getting a bit rowdy in there. You could say that. I suddenly have no idea what I'm supposed to say. I could have sworn I imagined how I would do this 1,000 times before. Well, Chief, we couldn't have done it without you. No. Please, don't call me that, Captain. Call me... Chigara. Alright. What they're doing. Meanwhile, the remaining contents of the cabin spilled out and gathered in a nearby bush. They're all, what's the word? Eavesdropping, I guess. What are we doing out here? Shh, Commander, they'll hear us. I don't know what's happening. I order you to take me back. Come on, just watch the show. What show? My heart's pounding so hard it looks like it's gonna explode. But I'm not even the one who's gonna confess to the captain. Gotta stay still. Gotta stay still. Besides, I've seen enough anime on the Hollow to know that these kinds of confessions always get interrupted. A little self-aware there. As if Claude could hear Asaga's thoughts, Claude pulled out the comm badge. What's that? Chigara's communicator, just to make sure that there are no interruptions. Oh, my chances just plummeted. I went one step further and disabled all electronic communications within a 500-foot radius of here. Never underestimate me. Not even Arcadius dropping from the sky is gonna keep those two from getting it on tonight. You guys really went into this. No way. Oh.
Is there something wrong? You look really pale, Chigata.
Oh no. Oh no. The wine suddenly hit me all at once. I'm suddenly dizzy.
They're gonna do what?
Shh, Commander, it's all in good fun. This is highly improper. I must put an end to this immediately. I got some more wine for you, Commander. Oh. Oh, they even shut down the Commander. Captain, save me.
Chigata swayed into Shield's arms. She's wearing the bikini as well. It's a little lewd. He caught her before she collapsed face first into the wooden deck. Chigata, are you alright?
Oh, not good, not good.
Oh.
Gasp. One for the holograph. Captain.
Yes, Chigata.
Why are you always so cold, Chigata?
I'm not sure what you mean.
We all worry about you. I always worry about you. There's a shadow over you, but you never let us get close enough to help. You don't have to carry the burden yourself, Captain. I'm here.
Never expected my first command to turn out this way. I was probably the youngest captain in the Syrian fleet. Command had to train a bunch of us fresh recruits to fly the Sunrider. We're the greenest ship of the Seraph fleet, and here we are, fighting for the fate of the galaxy. All of your lives are in my hands. The lives of billions of innocents throughout the galaxy are mine to protect. And the blood of the millions abandoned that day are also in my hands. I can't really take this seriously though, because I mean technically she's wearing bikini, but really it just looks like underwear. So, this is really lewd, to be honest. Anyway, blood of the millions I abandoned that day are also in my hands. I am the captain. Every decision, every triumph, every failure, ultimately rests with me. It is a burden only I have to carry.
Captain, why do you always want to be alone? You're always like this, to everyone. I know how it must feel. That's why I want to help. Whenever I think of what it must be like, leading us to battle all the time, I just want to...
You don't have to say anything. I know.
Then, there's really nothing for me to say, is there?
Shield stroked Chigata's hair. Stroke, stroke. You will always be my shield.
I understand. It's late. I should be going.
Good night. Sleep tight.
I will. Good night, Captain.
Well, that ends that, I suppose. Oh well, time for us to go to bed too, I guess. Oh.
Well, I believe tonight's festivities are over. Let's clean up and go to sleep. Chigata. Now I don't even know how I should feel about this.
Come on, move, people. You heard the commander. Hit the bunk. Come morning,